Hey everybody, Budley Neck here. It's time for the next Mods of the Week. We have still been growing like crazy. Thank all of you so much. Just like a month ago, I was at 1,000 subscribers. We're nearly at 15K at the time of recording this. Thank you, each and every one of you. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much. And this shout out goes to Joshua Kyle. And yes, I do feel like I'm on fire. And it's because of you guys. I really can't say it enough. Thank you guys so much. And thank you, Joshua, for watching, commenting, and subscribing. Let's get to the mods. The Meteor Shower mod has found an interesting way to add a new challenge and a new way of gathering materials. At random intervals, meteors will fall from the sky and leave craters wherever they land. There are several different forms of meteors, and you can get different materials from each type. This is definitely a fun way to add a little more excitement to your world, although you've got to be ready for a little bit of griefing because these meteors can destroy quite a bit. And at the time of recording this is not configurable, but the developer says they are adding a way to adjust how often meteors will fall. Scenic is a fairly simple mod that adds a few new blocks to help with terraforming and landscaping, and you're going to come across quite a few of these changes just sprinkled throughout your world. This mod gives you some items to polish your builds just that little bit more. On top of the new lengths of grass, the rock piles, the stalactites and stalagmites, this mod also adds a few new block variants that feel like they should have been in the game already. This is a very vanilla feeling mod that just kind of overhauls your entire world just slightly. Even the treasure pots that you're going to come across in mine shafts and in dungeons, they feel like they belong. The Simple Ostriches mod adds ostriches to savanna biomes. There are two variants of ostriches, and they are a friendly mob. They won't attack you even if you attack them. In fact, if you attack them, they'll just run around for a couple of seconds and then poke their head into the ground. You can breed ostriches with wheat, and when you do, they'll lay a single egg, and it takes a while for the egg to hatch. And you can actually ride ostriches, and they are pretty fast. ColorBricks is a very simple mod that makes bricks, brick slabs, brick stairs, and brick walls dyeable in all 16 colors. And they've actually added recipes, so you can go to any color you want from any previous color. So in other words, you don't always have to start with the basic brick. You could go from black brick to white brick, or blue brick to purple brick. And in case you were wondering, there are Stonecutter recipes for all of these brick variants. Strange is an add-on mod for Charm, and you should really install Quark with it also if you want to get the full experience. One of the first things you're likely to notice are stone circles. Stone circles have rune stones that you can throw ender pearls at, and they will teleport you to points of interest throughout your world. These locations include pretty much every point of interest in vanilla Minecraft, including villages, mine shafts, dungeons, pyramids, even your own spawn point, all the way up to an underground ruin, which is a new structure added by this mod, and big dungeons if you have Quark installed. This mod also includes scrolls that have quests that you can complete to earn rewards. Typically, you'll get these scrolls from the Scroll Keeper Villager, which is a new villager added with this mod, but you can also find them in village or dungeon loot. As you complete quests, you return them to the Scroll Keeper Villager, and the experience that you get actually levels up the villager so you can get the new higher tiered quests that are a little bit harder to complete but have better rewards. These quests are pretty awesome. Some of them actually give you compasses or maps so that you can locate a specific mob or group of mobs or to find lost things. This mod also includes the Travel Journal, which is a very unique and very cool way to catalog locations you've been in the world. This also allows you a way to quick travel to them or find them later using compasses or maps. Speaking of quick travel, you're actually able to make portals to any location that you catalog in your journal, but it is definitely very endgame and it is not easy. You have to find materials from the End and the Nether to be able to do it. This mod also introduces the Outer Lands, which consist of the part of the overworld beyond 15 million blocks and up to the world border, which by default is 30 million blocks. But you can actually adjust this in the config file if you want to make that a little bit closer. Monsters become more difficult the further you travel into the Outer Lands. They have greater health, strength, and speed, but they also drop greater amounts of experience. You can also find underground vaults in the Outer Lands, and vaults contain some of the best treasures in the mod. These can include any of the new enchantments. You can find legendary items which can have enchantments above the maximum level all the way to level 10. And last but not least, this is the best place to find any of the 6 new totems, which are all pretty amazing. This mod is enormous and it's very well polished. Every single thing about it that I've found so far works perfectly. And to get to any of the overpowered stuff, I mean, it takes a lot of work, for instance, traveling 15 million blocks. The Discernment mod adds the Discernment, effect, potion, and enchantment to Minecraft. Not only is this a great way for players to prevent hurting their pets, but this also works on mobs too. You can equip a mob with a piece of gear enchanted with Discernment, or hit them with a Discernment potion or arrow, and they won't be able to hurt friendly mobs. I love how this adds a whole new mechanic to the game, for instance zombies that can't hurt villagers but still scare them. I'm really curious what kind of farms and what kind of contraptions this new game mechanic could lead to. The actually useful Stonecutter mod adds 134 recipes to the Stonecutter in hopes of making it a more useful and used item. This mod makes all wood items much easier to craft, as well as being able to get gravel from cobblestone. You can get single bricks back from your brick blocks, and you can get string from your wool. With the Sword Displays mod, you'll never have a hard time showing off your awesome swords again. This mod introduces 24 sword displays and they all look fantastic. The displays are directional, so you can have swords facing whichever direction you like, and you can also turn the swords upside down by right-clicking if you prefer that look. I did try other weapons. I tried tridents and axes, and neither of those work. It would be cool if we could get support for all weapons in this. The first thing you should do when you install Craft and Hunt is make a guidebook. They've done a fantastic job of explaining all the new items and effects, and there are a lot of them. The focus of this mod is hunting mobs and animals to make one of the many new sets of armor and tools. All the basic level items added in this mod range somewhere between stone to iron in terms of defense, durability, and attack. But they offer powerful effects when you wear an entire set of armor or use one of the new tools or weapons. You can upgrade most armor using one of the various upgrade recipes to make it more comparable to diamond while keeping the set bonus, but these are very expensive recipes that accurately represent the power that these sets give. One of my favorite parts of this mod are the offhand items that also grant you new powerful abilities. While you can craft a few of these, most are rare drops that you can only get from hunting mobs. There are also armors and tools added for Better Animals Plus, Quark, and Upgrade Aquatic if you have those mods installed. Lantern Colors is another very simple mod that adds lanterns in all 16 colors. Honestly, I'm not sure if this has already been added by another mod, but I'm surprised I haven't seen it yet, based on how much everyone liked the blue lantern that was added in 1.16. Floricraft3 is an ornamental horticulture mod for Minecraft. This mod introduces 2 beautiful new biomes and gives you the ability to get powerful new effects from flowers. By drying and brewing flowers with other vanilla ingredients, you're able to make new essential oils that you can then apply to a sachet. These sachets can give you powerful effects for a limited time just by holding them in your inventory. Or you could make salty petals out of those flowers and use them as potpourri to keep harmful mobs away. This mod also introduces drying ropes that you can use to dry flowers along with other various vanilla items, and gives you the ability to add colors to named items, which is a very cool feature. The Magical Torches mod adds 8 new torches to Minecraft that behave in pretty interesting ways. 4 of them prevent hostile mob spawns from a 16 all the way up to a 128 block range. There's also the Alone Torch that prevents the spawning of all mobs, the Bat Torch that only prevents bats, and the Sound Muffling Torch that muffles the sounds of all mobs. These 3 torches all have a range of 64 blocks. And last but not least, there's the Chicken Egg Torch that by default prevents chickens from laying eggs within 16 blocks, but you can also reverse this so that the only place chickens can lay eggs is within 16 blocks. And you can also adjust the range of all of these torches in the config file. And that is all the time we have for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. That was 12 mods today, and they flew by. They felt like they did to me anyway. Like I was saying, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, you know what to do. Hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Keep playing, keep having fun. We will see you guys next time. Bye.